Hi there, everyone. Welcome to another update. I believe this is number 15. But I do have actually a lot to kind of update on. First off, as you saw in one of my reviews, I cut my hair. Well, I didn't cut it, but Great Clips cut it. Mostly it's due to the fact that I have been wanting to grow out my hair for the last couple months. And unfortunately, because of the way that I had had my hair cut before, this side was a lot shorter than this side. So now, kind of gone the opposite direction where this side is a little bit shorter, but that's kind of due to how my hair lays. Um, but now it will grow out a little bit more naturally, and I should be able to have it longer in about 6 months or so. Gauging on how fast my hair normally grows, 6 months is a pretty good guess. Okay, so off of hair things, I wanted to talk about the two projects that I got going on, which is one, the third book of my Reaper series, Stand Up, Obtain Control, and then book 2 of my Hunter X Slayer series. This I call it TSTS, but it's basically the Spy and the Slayer. So I have actually worked on them, not as much as I would want, but that kind of comes with the territory. I'm getting back into the groove of what I need to do. It's been a little bit of a struggle, mostly due to just my own issues of trying to get, how do I put this delicately? I had a good rhythm going back in November, before November started with Nano. And unfortunately, those 2 months, November and December, just royally screwed up my entire process for my weeks. So now it's taken me about 2 weeks to kind of get back into the groove that I had. So unfortunately, the first 2 weeks of this year have not been kind to me. I've only written about almost 6,000 words in Stand Up, Obtain Control, and I don't know, probably about 3,000 extra words in, actually probably a little bit more than that, because I did actually finish 2 chapters. So probably in about the same amount of vein for the Slayer, the Spy and the Slayer. And I'm not happy about that. I'm really not. Because I'm supposed to have at least minimum 20,000 words done each month, if not a little bit more, especially for the rewrite, because I have so much extra to do. I am enjoying the amount that I've written so far, but it's slow going, because I've literally taken, I think, about, I want to say like 4 scenes that were in the original manuscript and extended them out into 6 over 2 chapters instead of 4 chapters. And it's a lot of moving pieces around. So I've got kind of a plan going, and I hope that the next 2 weeks of January will be much better for me. Ooh, hello, yawn. And I'm just hoping that I can get a lot of that done and basically just get shit done, because I'm slacking behind, like, hardcore. Like, I spent the majority of the end of, like, after Christmas, and then the majority of the last 3 weeks, not only trying to write, but also getting, like, low-key distracted on Paint by Diamonds. This took me 4 weeks, 1 month. 1 month's time to do all of this. It is very, very sparkly. Can't really see it very well in the camera, but yeah, it's sparkly. But I was using that as a way to kind of combat some of the negative feelings I was having about my manuscripts. And I took a lot more time doing it than I probably should have. But I was happy as long as I got a minimum of 1,200 words a day, just trying to get myself back into that rhythm. I'm also trying to get into the rhythm of going out for walks during the day and eating breakfast, which is something that I haven't done since before I started school. Way back when I was a kid, I never ate breakfast. There were times when I would wait till about maybe 10, 11 o'clock before I ate some kind of breakfast, but then that pushed off lunch and everything. But now I'm trying to kind of do better for myself. So I'm drinking basically like a breakfast replacement thing. It's breakfast essentials. And I actually feel a lot better. I actually wake up in the morning and I'm hungry, which is fantastic change because I actually want to eat something. And the walks are actually quite good. What I do is basically what I call like follow the gutter, because our neighborhood is like just one big circle. So I basically just follow the gutter all the way around, and I can get about 2.5 miles out of it. And for someone who doesn't walk very much, that's actually a really good thing. The only times I really do a lot of walking is on my grocery runs. And yeah, that's a 6K walk day for me. But again, this is for someone who spends the majority of her time in front of a computer, sitting in her nice chair. So it's like, I gotta start slow so that I can actually build that up and build it up and build it up and do more. Already I can kind of see a little bit of a difference. I'm walking faster and I'm completing my time in faster time. So that's already a good thing. Unfortunately, I took today off just due to other things I had to do around the house. So unfortunately, I missed my walk today because I was just low-key, I had too many things I had to do. But thankfully, the few things that I do have to do in the next couple of days are not things that require a whole lot of me not being in the house. I do have my tabletop game. It's based off of Kingdom Hearts, with my friends on Saturday. So I've got that all fun. But I do have a little bit of running around to do tomorrow morning. And I get to go out to Costco. Whee! Costco, fun. It's always fun on payday when you go to Costco. It's busy. So busy. But my cross to bear. So I'm hoping that I can get my Costco run done early and then spend the rest of the day trying to get the words that I need in, because I've started tracking my word counts for both projects on the Nano site. Wanted to see how that kind of worked for me, and I'm like 10,000 words behind where I should be for my end of March deadline. Ooh, that's a not good feeling. So I'm gonna have to start doing some like big number days. I should be able to catch up. I should. Have to see how that looks, because basically I want to have a completed, I call this like my third draft, by the end of March. And I know I can do it. I just have to get myself back in that rhythm, and I know I can do it. So, as far as The Spy and the Slayer, I started in November, didn't work on it very much in December, So January would have been the time when I would normally be finished with at least the first draft, but I'm gonna give it till like the end of February, just because of the fact that the holidays kind of always screw with something or other. So December might just be like my dead month where where it's like it kind of throws my timeline off. So it's like if I get stuff done during December, awesome. Gravy for me. It pushes everything forward. But for the most part, it's a dead month. Probably not going to get a whole lot done. So I might just consider December that dead month. But overall, yeah, as I said, I am enjoying what I'm writing. It took me a little bit to get back into Spy and the Slayer. I actually started working on it and I wrote an entire scene and I'm like, I don't know if this is even going to be relevant. So I decided like, okay, before I go on to any other chapters, I need to reread what I have. Because I hadn't touched it since December 4th. And I was sitting at like January 11th and I'm like, I need to reread this so that I know what the hell is going on here. So that's basically what I had to do for that. If anyone is interested in knowing more about any parts of my stories, I'd be happy to let you know. If you have any questions, you can always leave them down in the comments section below. I'd be happy to answer. I'm always interested in seeing what people have to say about my videos or about anything that I'm talking about, really. So, and I know I'm late on this. I normally film these on Sunday, but ooh, this week this week was hard. So I thank you all for watching, and I thank you for kind of sticking with me in this update, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.